So we're going to talk a little bit about writing today. So I recently joined Wattpad. I think I joined at the end of August, beginning of September. I can't quite remember. And I have to admit, I have anxiety. So just joining Wattpad was a very anxiety-inducing for me. But I'm really happy that I did because baby steps. So Wattpad, I know it has. I've heard so many people talk about Wattpad like it's not good. And, kinda, yeah, and it's allowed to. Wattpad doesn't need to be perfection. It doesn't need to be like gold standard. It's not bad. When people, I have to admit, I get a little bit annoyed when people talk about Wattpad quality and like every single thing that is people put out on Wattpad is something that is just automatically bad. No. If it was, then there really wouldn't be that many people using Wattpad or writing for Wattpad or reading on Wattpad. There wouldn't be that many people enjoying it. Wattpad would have died out years and years and years ago. And I know that Wattpad is mostly known for its fanfiction. And that is fantastic. Like, you go on Wattpad, you see a lot of fanfiction. Nowadays, most of it is like BTS. A very lot of BTS fanfiction. And unfortunately, I'm not into BTS, so but also I'm not into real people fics. I don't like reading about actual people when you're writing fictional accounts using actual people. That just creeps me out. It's just creepy to me. So I stay far away from that type of stories. Whether they are fanfiction, whether they are on Wattpad, whether they are on fanfiction.net, or whether they are actually published, I don't like reading about actual people. But I'm not here to shit on fanfiction writers. Like, honestly, fanfiction is a reason why most of us write, honestly. But I actually want to talk about writing contests on Wattpad because that is actually what has been keeping me going a little bit, writing wise. Because for some reason, a lot of writing challenges started just now in September. Like, a lot. I found one where they are doing like Little Red Riding Hood writing challenges. So I'm having a lot of fun trying to figure out how to retell Little Red Riding Hood in like 6 words and 100 words. I think now, as of filming this, unfortunately my power is out, so I can't actually check it, and I can't write on my computer. But I think like right now there's like 1,000 stories, and then there's going to be like a Telegram text message thing, all sorts of things, and it's really interesting to see these challenges and how to retell a fairy tale, a really well-known, popular fairy tale. There are obviously other writing challenges. There is one. I've been trying to remember the prompt. I wrote it down somewhere and I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna need to add that in edit. But I had a lot of fun writing that. It was really challenging, but it's only like 1,000 to 1,500 words. And then there's another challenge where the challenge is to write 1,000 to 5,000 words using either the prompt Trouble, Dreamer, or Summer. And I'm really excited about the writing prompt, but it's giving me such a headache. And I'm loving it. I love the fact that Wattpad has this many challenges, like, and they're independent. I feel like I need to point that out. They are independent. It's not Wattpad itself, company the Wattpad, that is putting this out. It's individuals. It's people who aren't affiliated with Wattpad company. Just people, and it's a lot of fun. The point with this video, other than the fact that the power is out and I need something to do, realizing that I forgot to charge my camera before the power went out, so I only have X amount of time, but I don't know how much. But yeah, for the most part, I feel like Wattpad has a bad rap, and it's unfairly. Because I'm old enough to literally have been on the internet for like 20 show my age, 20 years, over 20 years. So I've been there throughout the Harry Potter zeitgeist when it all started. I've been there throughout the fanfiction dramas. Not in the thick of it. I've always been a lurker, but a lot of things have happened throughout the years on the internet, and particularly in writing circles, fanfiction circles, and a lot of them are quite well known nowadays, thankfully, because there are quite a few events that have transpired throughout the years that are just very dramatic, and I'm sure that you've seen quite a lot of on YouTube. It's been covered by some very good commentary channels, some not good. Commentary channels are worthy of a commentary themselves, but I've seen a few that have dealt with some um, things very, very respectfully and thoroughly. The thing about being this old on the internet is that I see the same attitudes again and again and again and again. The attitudes towards the fanfiction sites back in the day, um, in the early 2000s, in 2010, 2015, 2016, 2020, 2022. Things just really don't change that much. And Wattpad is one of the targets nowadays, unfortunately. And what I like about Wattpad is that Wattpad simply continues on. People just keep tracking on. And honestly, if I had a full battery, I could make a whole other video. And maybe I should do that one time, some other time. Talking about the main target of all this criticism on fanfiction writers, who fanfiction writers throughout the years tend to be predominantly female, and a lot of them have been teenage girls. And for some reason, a lot of people feel that teenage girls are a really nice target when it comes to criticizing fanfiction, in particular fan art. I feel like I've gone completely off target. I was going to talk about the writing challenges and how I was doing with them. In short, there are writing challenges on Wattpad. I've joined Wattpad. I'm having a lot of fun, and they're giving me a headache. But as I said, I'm having a lot of fun. And then I got into chatting about a little bit about fanfiction and targets. So on Wattpad, I still only have like 2 stories published. There are definitely other things that I want to write, but well, first off, like with any other writing, I need to plan it. I need to set myself like monthly goals, realistic goals, because I have a lot of hobbies and I need to keep abreast of my mental health. Like, do not dive into a deep hole because we've been there. We have no interest in going back there. But yeah, I really, really, really want to set myself a challenge, probably for next year. Yeah, should do that. I really should. I'm off tangent, but I really should do that for myself. Give myself a challenge of writing a whole story and publish on Wattpad and see. Yeah, well, honestly, not even just see if anyone reads it, but mostly just to do it so that I do it. I think that would do me. Yeah, that would do me good. This video has been all over the place, so yeah. If you managed to watch all through, thank you very much. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you again in another video of mine, and see you later. Okay, take care. Bless, bless.